Friday, August 10th, the Summer of Glory heats up with the best strikers on the planet at Glory 56 Denver. Artem Vakhitov defends his belt against knockout artist Daniel Elunga. Anissa Mixon puts her women's title on the line against Jade Menezes. And it's number 2 versus number 3 as Simon Marcus faces Jason Wilness in a massive middleweight grudge match. The Summer of Glory continues with Glory 56 Denver, Friday, August 10th at the First Bank Center. Don't miss it.
All right, everybody, welcome to the official weigh-ins for Glory 56 Denver. It's great to be back in the Mile High City. Let me take just a quick moment to say thank you to the View House for allowing us to come here in this beautiful setting in the shadows of Coors Field where the Rockies are in town. I know they're taking on the LA Dodgers, I believe, in a series this weekend. But it's kickboxing that's going to be taking all of the attention tomorrow night out at the First Bank Center. Of course, we'll get things started with a great preliminary card. We've got 4 fights there with some local fighters that will be getting the chance of a lifetime to step in front of all of the talent operations folks from Glory, and of course have their chance at someday maybe fighting on the main card. The Super Fight Series follows with the return of Chris Camozzi. And it is also going to be a grudge match between Jason Wilness and Simon Marcus. Not the first time they've met. Matter of fact, it's the 4th time. But every time has been a battle, and we look forward to that one. And then Glory 56, of course, has not 1, but 2 world title fights. And with more on that, I want to bring up the international voice of Glory, Mr. Todd Grisham.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much, thank you so much. This is the Summer of Glory. I don't know if you guys know this, but we have 5 events in 2.5 months over 3 continents. This is our 2nd stop. Great to be here in Denver. We have a week off, then we fly over to Shenzhen, China, and then back to Chicago, and then the Coup de Grace, our final event of the summer, September 29th in Amsterdam at the Johan Cruyff Soccer Stadium, headlined by Rico Verhoeven defending his heavyweight title. So we're in the mix of truly a historic run here for Glory Kickboxing. As for this show here in Denver, you can see our Super Fight Series live on UFC Fight Pass at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and then we are live on ESPN2 at 10 p.m. Eastern for Glory 56. So it's a big deal. Tell all your friends they can watch us live on ESPN2, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Now let's get this weigh-in started.
Let's do that. It's plenty warm out here, and our fighters have been waiting behind the scenes. Let me get some important people up here onto the stage first, starting with our Chief Executive Officer. If you would please welcome Marshall Zelaznik. Also want to bring up our Glory Girls. We are thrilled to have Gemma, and Tia is back with us here in Denver. Overseeing our weigh-ins today from the Colorado Combative Sports Commission, Eric Hines is with us. We appreciate them being here. And from the International Sport Kickboxing Association, our buddy Clay Goodman is also here to make sure the weigh-ins go and our fighters all weigh in. As I mentioned, we've got 4 undercard fights, the preliminary bouts, and we begin in the welterweight division. Charles Rodriguez is taking on Justin Moss. Let's get the rock star, Charles Rodriguez, up onto the scales first. He's here from Concord, California. Undefeated, 7 wins, no losses, and comes in on a 4-fight win streak, including, by the way, a unanimous decision win over Brian Bruns at Glory 52 in Los Angeles for his debut. 169.4 for Charles Rodriguez. His opponent, Justin Moss, will make his Glory debut. Moss with a professional record of 3 wins, 1 loss, but 2 of those 3 wins have come by way of knockout, the Iron Man. 169.8 for Moss. That's the way the night will get started at First Bank Center coming up tomorrow night. Then it's the featherweights, Hassam El Kasri and Ben Acosta. El Kasri comes in search of his first professional win in kickboxing out of Morocco. He'll make his Glory debut. Goes by the nickname the Moroccan Maniac. 141.6 for El Kasri. His opponent, Lightning Ben Acosta. Acosta. Acosta here from Albuquerque, New Mexico. He's perfect on a young career. 2 fights, 2 wins. Both of those wins by knockout. $135.4 for Acosta. And again, this one's scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. We go back to the welterweight division of glory. Thomas Dion here to take on Sean Choice. Dion to the scales first. He's here from San Jose, California. A veteran of 12 kickboxing fights, 10-2, but this will be his first opportunity to step into the glory ring. Tomas Nomas. 168.6. His opponent, Sean Choice, actually made his debut in Chicago at Glory 44. Sean will have some hometown fans fighting out of Denver by way of California. Sean Sua Choice. 169.4 for Choice.
DJ to the mixer, from my fingers to the fader. Raise your hands up to the speakers, because this is for the ragers.
And then the last of our preliminary bouts, getting things ready to go at First Bank Center tomorrow night. Vince McGinnis is here to take on Laurent Nelson. McGinnis to the scales first. 1-0. That one win came by knockout, and this will too be his glory debut. 154.6 for McGinnis. His opponent, Laurent Nelson, fighting out of South Africa. He brings an undefeated record with him as well. 5-0, 3 of the 5 wins by way of knockout.
Smash! 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 This is smash time. This is
152.2 for Laurent Nelson. That takes us up to the Glory Super Fight Series, which will kick off at 7:30, live on UFC Fight Pass, as Todd was telling you a moment ago. And right out of the box, Riot Waller and Zach Wells, the middleweight division of Glory, and about scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Waller comes to Denver out of Chicago. Young kickboxing professional career of 1 win, no losses. 184.6 for Waller. His opponent, Zach Wells, not his first time in the Glory ring. He won his debut with a first-round knockout here in Denver at Glory 24. The King of War, making his 3rd Glory appearance, 5-1. 5 of those wins, all 5, have come by knockout. 184.6 for Zach Wells.
Let's go, baby! Smash! Smash! Smash!
All glory, let's go! Let's go, Zach!
Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me.
That'll be followed by the light heavyweights, John King and Chris Camozzi. Chris moving up from the middleweight to the light heavyweight division, but it'll be John King to the scales first. He's here from Amarillo, Texas. 8 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, and 4 of those wins by knockout. He had quite a debut in New York City at Madison Square Garden at Glory 48. 205.2 for John King. His opponent, not in need of an introduction around here, from Denver, Colorado, Chris Camozzi. Chris, of course, a 50-fight career in MMA, and has made the move over to kickboxing. This will be his 3rd appearance. 1 win, 1 loss, and that win coming by knockout. 207 even for Camozzi. He won his debut in New York at Glory 48 last December via TKO. The Capo is back in his hometown.
Backfighter, tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Well, my goodness gracious,
We will stay with the light heavyweights for our next bout.
With the midnight dew.
Myron Dennis's original opponent is unable to compete tomorrow night, but will be his new opponent, Jason Lee, although not with us right now, will be weighing in according to sanctioning guidelines. He should be here in the next little bit. But let's get Dennis up onto the scales while we wait. Myron Dennis, here from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 20-7 as a professional with 9 career knockouts.
50,000 on my head is disrespect.
207.2 for Myron Dennis. He was with us in LA at Glory 52 and gave Pavel Zuralev a real battle to a judge's decision.
Got a lot of blood and it's cold. They keep trying to get
Myron's opponent, Jason Lee, will be coming in and weighing in just a while. Then it's the lightweights. Looking forward to this matchup, too. Troy Sheridan comes down from Toronto, Canada, to take on Justin Houghton, who should have a large number of his contingency here tomorrow night as well. Sheridan to the scales first. We haven't seen Troy since Glory 11 in Chicago. He won his debut there. Comes in with a professional record of 9 wins and 2 losses. He's a Canadian kickboxing champion, training at Bazooka Kickboxing. He's also a Muay Thai Council champion. 153 even for Sheridan. His opponent, Justin Houghton, fighting out of Eaton Rapids, Michigan by way of Denver, Colorado. J-Ho looking forward to getting into the Glory ring following a full camp this time. 9 wins, 6 losses, 3 of those wins by knockout. He's a former Golden Gloves boxer. 153 even for J-Ho.
I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Make our own whiskey.
Justin, by the way, debuted with us 3 years ago here in Denver at Glory 24. And then a matchup we're really looking forward to in the heavyweight division. Antonio Dvorak taking on D'Angelo Marshall. Dvorak will be making his Glory debut out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. A big man, 6 wins, 2 losses, half of the wins coming by knockout. He's a Pan Am gold medalist and a 3-time North American Thai Boxing Association champion. 279.2 for Dvorak. Here's his opponent, D'Angelo Marshall. D'Angelo 17-3 on a professional career with 9 knockouts. This is his 6th Glory appearance. He is, by the way, a Glory Contender Tournament champion with 2 wins in one night in Holland at Glory 41. 246.2 for Marshall, fighting out of Curacao.
Soy vigilante en la arma. Porque tampoco más.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, quick question from these two behemoths. You weigh almost 280 pounds, Antonio. A lot of people have never seen you in the ring before. What can they expect on Friday night?
Good fight. Very good fight. Just happy to be here, and I'm going to plan to put it away early.
So you're a banger. You're not going to come in there and play slap and tickle with D'Angelo, are you?
No, we're going to bang. That's what I came here for. That's what he's here for. We're going to bang.
Good luck to you. And now to D'Angelo Marshall, who speaks 4 languages, but we're going to go with English today. You've never seen this guy before. Up next for you, maybe a top 5 opponent, but you have to get past this guy first. What do you need to do to be successful?
First, I need to finish him. He's a big guy. I don't know much about him, but I need to be careful. He's a big guy. And in the future, if Glory gives me an opponent, I won't refuse it. So I will see who they give me.
He says he's going to come right after you and throw as hard as he can. What will your reaction to that be?
You guys will see it tomorrow.
Good luck. D'Angelo Marshall.
And then the headline super fight of the evening, middleweight division. I mentioned this will be the 4th matchup between these two, but they have the distinction. You want to talk about one of the great rivalries in kickboxing. They have the distinction of both having worn the belt and both taken the belt from the other fighter in the middleweight division, and they are anxious to get back in here. Jason Wilness and Simon Marcus.
Down.
Let's get Jason up on the scales. He's here from Utrecht, Netherlands. One of the biggest pound-for-pound punchers in all of kickboxing. 30 wins, 8 losses, 1 draw, and 8 of those wins by knockout. He debuted all the way back at Glory 4 in Tokyo back in 2013. 184.8 for the former champ. Now his opponent, Simon Marcus. Simon Marcus here from Toronto, Canada. This guy won every title imaginable in the world of Muay Thai and then made the move over to kickboxing. He's 48-4-2, a 2-time former Glory middleweight world champion. Again, 184.8 for the one, Simon Marcus. What's at stake here? Another opportunity to wear the Golden Glory belt in the middleweight division. We'll take a short break in the arena, reset the canvas, and get things ready for Glory 56 tomorrow night at the First Bank Center. And we get things started in the featherweight division. Quay Taranaki here to take on Masaru Glunder. Taranaki all the way from New Zealand. 6-5 on a professional career. The Magician debuted in Guangzhou, China a year and a half ago at Glory 46. 142.8 for Taranaki. His opponent, Masaru Glunder. The project comes in 31 wins, 11 losses, 4 draws, 20 of those wins by knockout, and he's coming off a unanimous decision win over Victor Pinto in Rotterdam at Glory 51. 143 even for Masaru Glunder. Fighting out of the Moluccan Republic. We're going to stick with the featherweights and go with Anbar Moinazarov and Serhey Adamchuk, another one of our former champions. It'll be on the card tomorrow night for Mile High City fans. Boynazarov is here, the Uzbek, fighting out of Uzbekistan. Look at this career record. 93 wins, 25 losses, and 2 draws with 54 career knockouts. He debuted in Las Vegas at Glory 23, a 2-time world Muay Thai champion. 142.6 for the Uzbek. His opponent, Sergey Adamchuk, fighting out of the Ukraine, ranked number 2 in the division. This is career appearance number 14 in the Glory ring. 37 wins, 9 losses, 14 wins by knockout. He is the former Glory featherweight champion of the world. 141.6 for Adamchuk, who took the belt at Glory 25 over then champion Gabriel Varga. And we finish the night with a bang, not 1, but 2 world title matches, 5 rounds. First of all, in the women's super bantamweight division, as reigning champion Anissa Mexen is here to take on Jade Menezes out of Curitiba, Brazil.
Arthur.
The challenger to the scales first. Menezes debuted in the Glory ring at Glory 43, New York City, against this opponent, and comes in with a record of 12 wins and 2 losses. 121.4 for the challenger. And now our champion, fighting out of Paris, France, Anissa Mexen. Undefeated in Glory at 5-0. Undefeated in the last 4 years of competition. And an incredible 96 wins with only 3 losses. Tomorrow night will be her 100th professional appearance, and we're thrilled that it happens in the Glory ring. 120.6 for the champ, who, by the way, is also an 11-time French champion, 5-time European champion.
When it speaks of both the champ and the challenger, Ms. Menezes, I know your English is really good. Your last fight was against Anissa. You felt like you started a little slow. You gave her too much respect. What will this fight look like?
This fight is not much respect than the last, but this fight is the best fight in the event.
Now, you've seemed very confident. Why do you think you can beat a woman that's only been beaten 3 times out of 100 fights?
Yes, not a problem. I'm ready for the everything.
She says no problem. We'll see on Friday night. And now to the champ, perhaps the greatest female kickboxer in the history. No, perhaps, she says. She is the greatest female kickboxer of all time. This is your 100th professional fight. What are you going to do when you face the Brazilian on Friday night?
I don't like to speak before my fight, but I'm the champion. She can dream, she can speak. We'll see tomorrow in the ring who is the champion.
Bonne chance, mademoiselle. From France, Anissa Mexen, the champ.
So we've got a ladies' belt up for grabs, and then we'll wrap up the night. Your main event of the evening, it's the men. And it is for the light heavyweight championship of the world. Daniel Ilunga is here to take on Artem Vahitov. The challenger to the scales first. Daniel kind of splits his time between Germany and his home of Kinshasa, Congo. 60 wins with just 13 losses, but how about this? 45 of those 60 wins have come by knockout. You do the math, that's about 75% of the time. 207 even for Debuba Ilunga, a 2-time world Muay Thai champion. And now his opponent, Artem Vahitov. He's here from Siberian coal country, Kuzbass, Russia. 19 wins with 5 losses, 8-1 in the Glory ring. Some believe maybe the best pound for pound kickboxer in the world. He's on a 5-fight winning streak that dates back to Glory 25 in Milan. 205.4 for the champion. Vakhitov, by the way, with 3 successful title defenses in Paris, Nice, and Chicago. 3-time Russian national champion, 2-time European champion. 5 rounds for the light heavyweight championship of the world.
Here with the challenger, Daniel Olunga. Just a few months ago, you were on a losing streak and you said you considered retirement. Back-to-back impressive victories, and now you've got a shot at a world title. What does this opportunity mean to you?
The world title, to fight for the title, means everything to me. Since I started kickboxing, I will always dream to be the number one, the champion. So now I got the chance to fight against the champion. Big respect for him. I will give my best. I'm here to take over.
He looks unbeatable, to be honest with you. What do you have to do to beat the Russian?
I have to do more than the last time when we fought. I'm gonna do more.
Can you knock him out?
I'm not here for, I can't predict it, but I will do everything to win. This is what I want. I want to win. I don't want to knock or something. I want to win.
And what will the party be like in your native Congo if you take Glory's World Lightweight Championship there?
The only thing I can say is it's gonna be crazy. So I have to take someone from Glory with me. If I win it, they will be crazy in Congo.
I'll come with you.
Ah, you're welcome. You're very welcome.
Good luck to you. And now for the champion, Artem Vakhitov, who's been training in English, and he's ready to talk to you guys. He's prepared this whole statement. Artem, what do you have to say to everyone who's here to see your world title match?
Hello. I'm happy to return to the ring after very long pause. Daniel Olunga, good fighter, good man. I respect him. I won first time. Sorry, my friend. I do it again. Tomorrow, enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show, everybody. Artem Vakhitov, well done, my friend. Good luck to you.
And what a night it's going to be. First Bank Center tomorrow night. Glory 56 Denver, the world's premier stand-up combat organization, is thrilled to be back in Denver, Colorado. If you're a combat sport fan and you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, or you can hear my voice, you don't want to miss the opportunity to see this for yourself. Kickboxing at its highest level returning to Denver. Yes, Glory Kickboxing, we are a mile high and will be worldwide tomorrow night to 180 countries around the world. Denver, Colorado, are you ready for